Custom Cup at Talladega now. That changed his last by the famous Dsmith.
The rest of this week, you drivers in this field that don't mind taking it to the high side, so
already.
You can take your invite.
Take the invites. All right, we're going to blue screen here for just a second. Get into this race. And preset and custom trucks on Sunday night. Preset trucks was won by Tolson. Custom trucks was won by Rub on them in that 17 truck. Mopower Cat, aka UK Wildcats. The custom Xfinity race was won by A Trout in the 16 car. Then we had a really good, a really interesting preset race last night. A lot of guys were trying to run the high side. It just didn't work out. A lot of guys got separated. You
said you didn't want to mention it. I'll do it
No,
for you.
I didn't want to at all. I didn't want to be the guy to mention it. But here we go. We are green here tonight. From Talladega, Darkwing Duck leads here this evening. On the top side, a couple of his teammates got Nub and K Taddy on the outside. I'm sorry, that's WRX Mike in the 48, not K Taddy. Taddy is in the 88. He was in the 48 last night. Down the front straightaway.
One to watch for in this race. People who like to mix it up on the high side. I know Taddy does. Cola, he's not afraid to go up top. Nuka as well. AJ. There's a bunch of names in this field that aren't afraid to take it to the high line, but it looks like they're going to get single file pretty quickly.
Any worse. Here, as we've completed a lap here, Darkwing Duck still leading. Second place in that 19 car, I believe that is.
That's Daddy, that's Country Caliber.
That's Country Caliber, yes. And second and third in that 42 car is JCR Clashing.
He was doing some smack talking in the chat earlier today. It's gonna be interesting to see if we can back it up here in the race. As that high side's trying to get a run going with 3 cars up there.
I mean, very interesting to see AJ Storm in the 4th car on the bottom of that inside line, and that number 2 car on the outside line. I believe that is a 3 car of JWoww, another JCR car along with McLovin behind him. 24 have gotten up, drops to the bottom, and they have a 5 car, 6 cars on the inside line there.
Oh, it looked like the 9 car might have lagged back into 2nd place there.
Maybe a slight bit of lag here early on in this race. We've seen it quite a bit throughout the week here at these plate track. It happens
Believe it or not,
fairly often
last
too.
night it wasn't that bad. Well,
no, last night was not terrible. That's for sure. Den K says, "Let's go DWR."
This inside line looks like it's got the momentum right now. The outside line really ain't got formed up yet. Not enough cars up there.
Yeah, again, please let us know. Give me an update on how this stream looks. Hopefully it looks better now. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with it. Hopefully we can get it taken care of. Pretty couple people say it was lagging. Couple Let's Go AJs, Let's Go DWR. I assume that's Den K talking about the Darkwing Racing? Duck? Is that Duck's team?
I think so, yeah. It looks pretty good on my
Pretty good, alright. Looks a little pixelated on mine. I don't know if it's the same for everybody else. But
it should do that.
Either way, we are continuing here throughout this early on here in the first stage. Duck has led every lap so far, and he's got a teammate and 3rd behind him, and a teammate in 5th even. I'm sorry, 3rd through 5th are all his teammates. Says just a little blurry, pixelated for everybody. Hopefully we can get that. Hopefully I can get that taken care of for you guys. I apologize. Not my intent.
It's like we're watching it on bunny ears.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if we can get that taken care of here in a minute.
You probably don't even know what bunny ears are.
No, my young self.
Oh, 2 cars.
Oh, I might have an idea of what it is, but I don't know if I'm able to do it. I might have still be logged in on my other account. that could be a problem.
It's clearing up.
Is it?
It's spotty here and there, but they can tell what's going on.
I don't want it to look like that though. That looks bad. If we get a break here, we'll see if I can fix it. But don't want to take away from the racing right at the moment, as we see a lot of single file on the bottom. Not sure if these guys are just trying to wait and build something up with everybody who's on the bottom. But we'll see how it progresses throughout the evening.
There's about 6 cars on the outside trying to get a line going. But that bottom line looks like it's pretty formed up, keeping the momentum right now.
Yeah, 24 and Nub actually ended up on the outside. Looked like Taddy was trying to go with him, but Nub might have just went outside on it unintentionally there. He's going to fall back to the back on the outside.
His second line's going to have a run coming out of turn 2, I think.
Yeah, they're getting really formed up. On the outside, that is WRX Mike, and Taddy. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes up there. He was looking to run outside quite a bit last night as well, so.
Oh yeah, it's moving now.
Yeah, these guys are all hooked up. Everybody kind of in the middle, they're going to jump up to the outside as well. The outside line is moving here through 3 and 4. Again, led by WRX Mike, and now who does have the lead. Again, their teammates, the 9 and the 48, so I'm not sure if they're going to work together here or they're just kind of on their own for now. There goes the 48 down to the bottom.
In front of his teammate. Try to pull this bottom lane around now.
Yeah, that'll give it to the 3-car JWoww on the top side of the 42 of Clashing. And the 12 on the outside there, that's Flash 9. The 8 of McLevin. And the 41, I believe that is Cola. Up there on the outside line. It actually drops to the inside. A lot of side-by-side racing here early.
Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth.
Running really well, and again with these custom setups, that you can really get the outside line to work with so few cars as these guys have. It's not so much based off of who can hold the bottom the best. And I think that was the thing we saw last night quite a bit. A lot of people were trying. We were all really trying to run the outside last night, but it just didn't work out. Tonight, I think we're going to see quite a bit of it.
A couple cars dropped down to the inside there in front of the line.
The whole line moves up to the outside, the whole outside line, pretty much. What is this?
Looks like we're going to be dragging them around the top tonight.
Yeah, this is Darkwing Racing, the whole Darkwing team on the inside there. Still, I just had a huge lag for this stream for me. I may have to fix this as quickly as I possibly can. Again, if we get a break in the racing, I'm going to make an attempt to fix this because this is not how I want it to look.
Couple cars back here in the back getting separated from the draft. They are racing up front right now.
Yeah, we have a car out of the race. As Country Caliber is out of the race early here at Talladega.
No.
Way back up front. Couple of Storm Motorsports cars out front. That is a 12 of Flash 9 and a 2 of AJ Storm on the inside line, pulling the 48 of WRX Mike. Looks like Cola is in third with a teammate behind him in the 14. I'm not exactly sure on who that is. Still getting used to all the new numbers and all the changing around. It's Ty of Hazard.
His custom Cup Series debut here with Kareem.
Yeah, I apologize. I said Taddy was in the 88. I am mistaken. Taddy is actually in the 10 car tonight. The 88 is Dank Booty Flakes. So just clarify and correct myself there. I apologize for the mistake.
Cola leading the high line back to the front. As they got the numbers compared to the bottom line right now.
Yeah, the high line is working really well right now. There was DK Taddy in the Go Bowling 10 Ford Mustang there. Trying to push the 4 of Nuka. Nuka also was in the 4 car last night. And there goes all of the Cola Motorsports guys down to the inside.
All right, they will be having to make green flag, or if it stays green, they will be need to make pit stops here.
I'm sorry, that's not Cola's team. That's Nuka's team. My mistake. Again, still getting used to all these team and name changes. So I apologize again for the mistake there.
Yeah, Nuka's team and Taddy, they were well, actually that's all one team. They were. I was in the party with them while they were practicing earlier. They were figuring out who they wanted to lead the line around the track and everything. So they might have their strategy worked out. As we got.
It seems as though we do. We kind of saw a little bit of this last season in the custom cup race as well, with Cola's team all getting together and working together throughout a lot of these plate races. So it just seems to be kind of more of the same this season.
They will have to make one pit stop. The window is open to make it to the end here, but I'm guessing that a lot of these guys will be running it almost dry so they can get in and get out of the pits real quick.
Yeah, we see a lot of guys going down to the bottom. I think they're knowing that the pit stops are coming up. They're just going to try to work together, run some quick laps, and then get down pit road as cleanly as possible, hopefully.
When they're single file like this, they're holding over at least 207, 208 at steady pace around this track.
About to say, I've heard word of 230 plus just down the back straightaway alone when there's a line of 10 plus. So definitely crazy speeds we would never see in real life. But again, this is NASCAR Heat 5 and was it Motorsports games now? Best game on the market. Highly recommend buying it if you haven't already. It's a really good game.
Best game ever.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine a better product being put out for a NASCAR. Definitely not iRacing. iRacing is not even worth the time. Don't even touch it.
Dang it! Almost won another day.
But as we continue on here early in the stage, you got a lap count of how many might be to go here?
Yeah, right around 15 to go, I believe, in this first stage.
All right, we see more of those Chevys going to the outside. The 88 and the 24 working together. Dank and Gotten Up trying to work together. He's going to let them back in. AJ kind of falling behind in that 6th spot right now.
Yeah, a couple of the
6 have actually pulled
away. Yeah, a couple of the McLovin cars were trying to make a move on the Nuka cars there for the front, but them 4 teammates lined up on bottom. They look like they're going to be tough to get by.
Yeah, AJ trying to make a move around the 88 here. Not going to work quite yet. Might just fall in line and continue to move again. A 6-car line, or 6-car breakaway here early, or kind of midway through stage 1 at the moment. We take a look back a little bit further. We take a look at JWoww leading the that second pack between the 3, 48, 12, and 42. 2 teammates leading that pack, or teammate leading and trailing that pack.
Yeah,
and we got McLovin and Duck back in the very back, 2 on their own.
Yeah, I'm wondering what happened to them. I did not see what happened to them. Maybe they just lost touch of the draft. Or maybe a lag spike might have slowed them down. But this front line is got some speed to it moving right now, and they're starting to pull away from that second line of cars.
K wants to remind everybody that Free Agent Friday starts next week. So definitely those who are interested in joining the league, get a hold of Kate. I believe Justin Shackett is another one working with him on that. And Kate, if you're willing to remind me of the other person that's going to be working with you on that one. Definitely, if you're interested in joining this league, get a hold of them, either of them 2 or the other person. I'm sure he will throw all 3 names in the chat here eventually.
You can get a hold of me, Mopow Dsmith, the Puddin, and NRG2 will point you in the right direction.
Yeah, I was going to say, anybody that you see in here that you may know or anything, just get a hold of them. They'll point you in the right direction. Yeah, he said Keith. So But as we keep moving forward, the racing's kind of toned down a little bit. Again, a lot of guys probably getting ready for their pit stops. Maybe working a little strategy, but not sure really how much you can do. I don't believe you can save 12 plus laps in the first stage, so we'll see how that
really, it's going to be a matter of taking 2 tires or gas only here. There's about anywhere in the next 5 laps you should be seeing pit stops. There's 11. They just crossed the line for 11 to go, coming to 10 to go for the stage.
There's AJ. AJ is coming down, and that's going to be kind of tough for him because his teammates are right behind him. At least one of his teammates is right behind him in that pack back there with being Flash 9.
Is he going to come down by himself? If so, that's going to hurt him here. Yeah,
we see the 2 down all on his own. Not going to get any help from the 12, his teammate Flash 9. Those are the only 2 Store Motorsports cars in this race this evening.
The only NRG Motorsports team that was in the race, Country Caliber, he
is out of the race currently.
Yeah, so not a good night for team points wise for NRG's team. Unfortunately, he was the only one on the team that was able to make the race tonight. Alright, AJ's coming off pit road now. He's in the middle of 1 and 2. Where are these leaders going to catch up to him?
I assume when they catch him, he'll probably just let him by, knowing that he's going to be slower, A, and B, knowing that they're going to be pitting here eventually. At some point, they have to be. Just when, we don't know. Oh, there's a car way to the outside. Dank got way... I don't know if he got loose or shoved out. But he ends up way on the high side. Run here through 3 and 4.
Any takers on this lap?
Darkwing Duck is down pit road right now in that 9 car, the Hooters Night Owl number 9. No other of his teammates. Oh, WRX Mike, the 42, the 12, and the 3 all come down pit road here this time by. NASCAR Extreme Gaming, how's it going, man?
I'm hoping they got it slowed down enough there.
The only one that was really questionable was the 42. The 42 was definitely coming in hot. Still, we see AJ still out in front of these this group of 6. We see a couple more cars coming out pit road. The 24 and the 88 just signaled. We shall see how that turns out for these guys here. Again, down in a 3 and 4. Never mind, I guess they were not signaling to pit. Looked as though the 24 went down below the yellow line. Could have just got a little bit loose or tight behind in the draft. You know, that's very well possible in these custom setup cars. I believe the 42 is just now coming off pit road, which either means that he had a penalty, and he had to have, because he is way behind the others that came in with him. So definitely unfortunate early on here for clashing, but definitely not out of the race. Last night, I was a lap down at the end of the first stage and still ended up getting it. So, I mean, definitely not over for anybody.
Yeah, he should cycle back to the lead lap once these other cars pit.
And here comes everybody. Yeah. Oh, is there a... I don't believe we're going to see a caution, and after last night, I'm not surprised.
I wonder how much damage he got from that right there. His hood looks a little crinkled up, but he didn't get too far behind the group that was pitting with him.
Take a look up. I am genuinely curious of what Nuka's situation is going to be here. He is still on pit road. I only assume fixing the damage that he had.
Okay, Taddy's going to pull out of pit lane first among that group of cars. I think he might have just took gas only for the last 5 laps of the stage. Let's see where it cycles him out.
Who'd you say?
12, Taddy.
Oh, Taddy only took fuel?
Yeah.
Well, Cola
He was
had to
about
have as
4th or
well because
5th in
Cola's in
line.
front. I mean, very well
Right
possible that
now,
he didn't, but there's a chance.
right now it's showing Cola is the leader with Taddy running second. So yeah, them two took gas only, and they're clear in front of the rest of the field here. As they're crossing the line there, let's see how many laps it is left in the stage. Next time by it will be... Oh, it didn't really show it to me on the stream. I'm guessing maybe 3 or 4 to go here. It blinked on the screen real fast, like the lobby is a little laggy.
Very, very well possible. Again, we've kind of seen that a couple times throughout the week.
'88 Dank riding by himself out here. Well, he's coming up on a car now. Next time out will be 3 to go.
Okay, 3 to go this coming time by as they go down the backstretch. When they come by the start finish line next time, will be 3 to go. Look behind them, I see Flash 9.
Yeah. I'm wondering if
That's
they're
going to
be
be
able
an
to run these
interesting
two
group
cars
because
down.
they are all together. They've been together for quite a bit here early on in this race. They've been good at working together so far. We'll just see how they start catching up here. I'm not fully sure. Oh, they're coming kind of at a rapid pace, honestly.
Yeah, 3 laps I think will be
3 laps. That's
plenty
plenty of time for them because they pulled quite a bit just in that last half a lap that we were paying attention to. If they can just stay together, they're definitely going to have a good chance.
If you think about it, Cola and Taddy by them, just them two are probably running about 205 topping out. Those 4 cars running the line together like that, they're easily hitting 210, 211, 212.
Wouldn't even doubt it. If not more, honestly, maybe around 215, depending on how locked up they really are. But yeah, just that lap, they caught them by quite a bit, even more. This is going to be an interesting finish to the stage. They may not catch them in the next lap, but on the final lap, there's definitely going to be a big run. Remember, top 5 get stage points this season as well. That's a new thing here. Top 5 will get stage points. Go 10, 8, 4, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Sorry, I forgot how to count. So it's going to be interesting, and they might get them off the turn 4 here.
Yeah, they're there.
They are moving. They got the draft of the 10. They're in the middle of the track. We saw a little bit of this last night. Going to the inside, and there they go around the outside line. Flash 9 to the outside of Cola and K Taddy. Got help behind him as well.
Coming to the white flag stage this time by. He cuts low.
There are two sets of teammates here, and then 2 guys who are, borderline strangers maybe. Not sure how well Flash 9 knows JWoww, but we'll see how it works out. And the two of the teammates have actually been split up there. The 2 of the Darkwing Racing team cars are now sandwiching the...
Oh, they're going to have a run to the outside right here.
Here they go. Cola to the outside, the 12 to the high side. Not going to make it work. He's going to get trapped in the middle. Now it's going to be interesting in a drag race back to the start-finish line here to end the stage. The 41 and the 10 are flying. The 24 gets left out, and that's going to hurt their run. The 3 has a chance here.
I think Cola's going to get him at the line. Yep, the 41 takes first.
41 does get it. Okay. I thought the 3 was going to get there, but just not quite enough time there coming through the tri-oval. And again, we see the 41 wins the stage. I take it JWoww was second. I'll let you read off the stage.
Taddy was second. JWoww was third. WRX Mike was fourth, and Flash 9 was fifth. So even though the line of cars caught him and got by, them two were able to get back in front and take the stage win. That's pretty impressive. Let's see. What could you do to fix it?
I think if I log out of the other account, it would work, but I don't know if it'll shut the stream down. That's what I'm really concerned about.
Let's see. Let me see what's.
Because I know I'm still logged in. I forgot to log out of the other one, so that's my best bet.
When they get single file here in this stage, which I'm sure they will.
Yeah, because I have extra invites, so if I can at least fix it to make sure that we're not looking as pixelated as it is, because it just doesn't look that great, honestly. And we take a look here as we get restarted. Cola and Taddy lead here, or, well, actually they're going to go up to work together, but then they got the 12 of Flash 9 going to push JWoww out to the front in that top line, trying to get formed up, but they're not doing a very good job of it right at the moment.
24 got hung out to dry right there. It looked like he's going to latch on to this top line. They might be going places if they can get formed up here. Ford moves up to pick them up.
Yeah, we see a lot of guys trying to make moves here, but it's just not really amounting to a whole lot at the moment.
Right now the outside line's starting to get formed up. They might have.
Yeah, the 2 and the 42 to the outside. I think Flash 9 was trying to jump up and work with AJ in that 2 car.
Okay.
Wow, McLovin was really trying to force his way up the middle in between his teammate too. I'm not sure exactly what made that move the right one, but it didn't necessarily help anybody out except for the guys on the bottom. Gave a 4 car, now 5 full car length advantage over the top line, and now the top line's going to start to dissolve here.
One and 2 of the first stage already dropped back to a good little ways here. Probably about 7th or 8th. Here,
ninth or 10th, maybe even 9th and 11th.
Looks like they're wanting to get single file already.
Yeah, kind of singling out here, just trying to buy their time again early on in stage 2. Not a whole lot of not a big reason to try to force any issues or anything at the moment.
Yeah, I'd say if you wanted to try to log out of that other account, you probably could real quick.
Yeah, let me see if I can make it happen real quick. Darn, I have to. It might. I don't know yet.
Alright, it's back. And yeah, that did help it a little bit.
Alright, hopefully that worked. I really do hope that fixed it. I got it logged out, thankfully. Took me a couple seconds, but we are back. Sorry for the quick commercial break. The the lovely PlayStation paced over the race, but we're back, and the 3 car is out front.
And 3 car Got Flash 9 hot on his tail. There's a couple cars back here trying to keep hold of the draft. Looks like Duck 24 got Nub. He's very on the tail end of it. AJ and the 8 car. Who was that? McLovin there. Hot themselves back here. Other than that, everybody's in the main line. This 9 car might be dropping back to pick them up. Have 3 cars in that line. Which
maybe we'll take a look back here at the 9, which was our pole sitter, Darkwing Duck. He's got AJ Storm, and I believe that was, yes, McLovin is in the 8 car and is back there with AJ. So them 2 working together, now 3 eventually with Duck coming back there to him.
yeah, any car that you can add to that little group behind them, that's just time that they won't lose. Like, they'll be able to save that time to this lead pack. And I know as long as it stays green, they will have to come down pit road. So
yeah, and stage points also matter, but they're not a huge deal right now. This is obviously the season opener. There's a lot of time left in the season to make this better, and the stream looks as though it's fixed itself. So thankfully, I can say that whatever I did worked. It's still kind of buggy here and there, but that's the game. I can't do a whole lot about the game.
they should be able to tell what's going on still. It's gotten single file here in the second stage already.
Yeah, been single file for a lot of this second stage here early on as we, again, continue to race kind of right around the bottom. I know a lot of guys said they wanted to work the outside, make things happen, make a lot of moves up on the top side of the racetrack. Haven't seen it too much here early in this race. Not sure. I mean, we've seen it in the early parts of the stages, but nobody's ever been able to get it really moving. The last bit of the first stage, we saw it work a little bit, but it was a heavily outnumbered scenario.
They'll be coming to 18 to go this time by. They'll be within the pit window again. Maybe we saw Taddy and Cola take the no tires, just gas and go strategy in the first stage. I wonder if they might try that again here in the second stage.
Yeah, definitely got to be curious to wonder what they're going to do, and maybe that's part of their strategy. Maybe that's why they are so far back in the pack right now, to be able to save fuel. It was able to do quite a bit to be in the back of the pack just during the race last night alone. I couldn't imagine how much better it could work for you if you're, on your own setup that maybe is even more so geared to help you save just a little bit more fuel.
Yeah, they're about 5 laps short when it comes to the end of the stage. I don't think anybody would
I don't expect anybody to make the attempt to
gear.
save to get to the end, but I'm sure that just even a little bit, maybe a lap or 2 difference could make a decent amount of difference. We saw it, like I said, in stage 1, we saw Cola and K-Taddy make it work. Unfortunately, Nuka had a lot of damage.
Last night, it made the difference last night we saw it made the difference in maybe having to take half a can compared to a whole can or a can and a half when you come down pit road.
Yes.
And that's just shaving valuable time off the pit stop. As this 24 gets a run at the end of this pack, but goes high with it every time.
He's making the attempt. He's showing people that either that or he's showing people that he's got something that he's willing to do it. Again, not a lot of people have been willing to custom Xfinity race as well as tried to last night. We did, but it just hasn't really
reminded me of what I was doing last night at the end of that Cup race.
Yeah,
when it was you, me, and McLovin up front.
Almost exactly what I was thinking. Maybe he's practicing his runs.
And I backed the run up as far as I could just to see if I could get even with the nose of whichever car was up front, which was your car. But when you're by yourself and you got to run, it's hard to do anything with it. You got to have horsepower go with you. We are bottom feeding once again at Talladega.
Yeah, again, something we've seen a lot this week, especially in the preset side of things. The custom races have been really good. We've seen a lot of guys really trying to make the Highline work. I think right now, everybody's just content with where they're at, knowing that the stage is going to run its course, and just trying to stick with the pack.
Yeah, gonna get the. They know everybody's got the pit. They're just trying to get 2 pit stops here. It looks like people are signaling now to come down. Maybe once these cars come down pit road and get what they need to get done, might see them take some pick back up between them.
And there goes the Nuka team cars.
Yeah, about half of that first lead group. Oh, Nuka saved it just. He was.
That would have been twice and 2 pit stops. He'd have had a problem. Definitely, almost a little bit cause for concern for him, just because now you know you got to be even more cautious trying to get down pit road. I'm sure the first one wasn't his fault. Probably made contact somewhere along the way down pit road.
Let's see how quick that. Yeah, 10 pit gas only.
Oh, that was a lag spike, but the 88 went way around. Almost. I mean, he was halfway around down the backstretch. Definitely not a. Not on him. I think, again, potential lag spike there down the backstretch by the 42 or even the 88. As 88 is, yeah. Even the 24 might barely make it.
The 24 might get a black flag.
Yeah, he might be seeing a black flag here.
Other than that, it's been pretty clean getting on and off pit road the last 2 nights.
Yeah, again,
honestly, all week.
Even,
except
yeah.
for the preset Xfinity. Except for the preset Xfinity, they wasn't really signaling to get on pit road.
Yeah, preset Xfinity had a couple issues, but I think once we figured out exactly where what we were able to do, I know there was a rule placed in every chat throughout the course of the week. As we see, I believe, is that Ty and Taddy up there trying to pass the 48? It is. Ty and Taddy both going to go to the top. I'm not sure if they're...
They are. Be for the lead.
That is the lead. Taddy and Ty of Hazard are your race leaders as of right now. Obviously, there's a huge group, or actually, I take that back. Not a huge group, a group of 3 behind them. Coming down the backstretch, so may be able to catch them here eventually, but I don't believe there's enough time left in the stage to make that work.
Yeah, they'll need a couple more cars with them if they want to make that work.
And they have a couple more behind them, so we will see. But they're racing each other back behind, so I don't think it's going to matter.
If the 88 had a penalty on pit road that last pit stop.
The 88 had a penalty?
Yeah, so I'm guessing.
I'm honestly shocked that 24. Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked if he didn't. Down the backstretch, and we're seeing a little bit more of the same as we did in the last.
The leader right now is actually AJ Storm. They have yet to make the pit stop.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. We will take a look up front here. At AJ Storm has... Oh, it's the group that all dropped back. It's Storm, McLovin, and Duck. And then Cola's behind them catching a draft. Obviously, that's going to be gone here eventually if they do pit. As they do right now. No, I take that back. They didn't. They just ducked really low on my screen for some reason. Still coming through. I also don't know how many laps are left.
Should be 10 to go right there.
10 to go? Okay.
So only 3 of these cars are on the lead lap here. I'm not sure which one of these is the odd man out. I'm thinking it's the 41.
The 41 is a lap down because the 41 pitted with Taddy and Ty and ended up way behind them.
Okay, so yeah, Taddy is in 4th with Ty in 5th right behind. And they're about 30 seconds back behind this group. I wonder how long this group's going to stay out and stretch it. We're about to have a little line of 6 cars here going in just a few passes for 4th place.
They got passed for fourth? I'm sorry, I'm not even on them right at the moment. Take a look here. Oh, yeah. That 3-car group did get around them. So we thought they didn't have enough time. It turns out they did have, and they had more than enough time. And I guess momentum with just 3. But 3 on 2 will be enough, especially here in these custom cars. We're gonna look back at this leading group of 4, led by AJ Storm. The top 3 being AJ.
When do they come down the pit is the question. As they're coming up on a little 2-man tandem in front of them. Looks to be what 2 cars? That's Flash 9 and the 4 of Nuka directly in front of the leaders here. Stage 2 winding down, got a couple of different strategies playing out. I'm guessing this lead group is just running it dry, just in case the caution.
Yep, here they go.
Fly.
Here they go. There's their signal right there.
Is Cola coming with him?
No, he might have just been down there to draft with them.
Okay.
Oh!
This
AJ around into the wall, and that's gonna be a huge problem for him. He's gonna have to fix the damage. He looked like he kind of got, not necessarily punted. I wouldn't say punted. That sounds like it was almost intentional, but the 8 just kind of looks like he bumped the back of him. Either that or AJ got loose off of the on the downshift and slowing down, scrubbing speed. We take a look back up to what will now be the lead pack: the 3, the 42, the 10, 14, and the 48. And Patty and Ty have made their way around WRX Mike in that 48 car.
They will go flying by the 9 and the 8 car right there.
Yep, the 2 is fixing his damage now.
Coming to 5 to go this time, next time by.
Yeah, it looks like we're having lag problems for the stream. I don't know what I can do to fix that and restart the stream. Which I could do at the end of the stage, but I would hate to have a 2-part race up on the...
If need be, I could start it.
We could swap.
Yeah.
Over. It might be. I don't know. It's giving me a lot of connection issues for some reason. I don't know why. Never had a problem with it before. I don't know why it's doing it tonight, but it would be about par for the course for the week that we've had here, trying to get the rust knocked off after a 3-week kind of rest period, if you will.
It was a well-needed break, though.
Oh, definitely. Definitely well needed. We had a lot of fun with the Madden League that we're still running now, just enjoying time, hanging out with each other. Been a lot of really fun stuff going, and a lot of fun stuff coming up even here in this league, so definitely stay tuned. Again, I believe Free Agent Fridays are coming back starting next Friday, so do not look for a race tomorrow night. But next Friday, definitely look for it, and then look for us on Sunday night. The truck races, both preset and custom, will be here starting, I believe, at 7, correct?
Yes. That's right. Alright. I do have it going on my PlayStation now. I wonder if it's showing.
You got the stream running on yours?
Yeah.
It's still running on mine.
Hey, we might have found something out here.
It does not say that it's going on yours, though.
Oh, yeah. They said...
Icy stinks. Hey, Puddin, I'm trying, but I apologize. I'm busting my hump here trying to figure this out. I don't know why Spectrum's being...
At least we set the lobby up right.
Okay, that is true, but NRG messed up last night, so... We've had some issues this week. Like I said, knocking the rust off everything, though, but it's been a really good first week. Both for a really great season, honestly. I think there's going to be a lot of really fun racing throughout every single series. Every series is stacked with really good drivers. And like I said, it's just going to be a really fun time to watch how everybody does and goes through and progresses the season.
Now, do you have the broadcast up on your phone while you're broadcasting?
I do, but my phone's not connected to my Wi-Fi, so that shouldn't hurt anything.
Oh, okay.
I have everything disconnected from it, so I really don't know. That's just Spectrum being Spectrum. I could just only imagine. Oh, and Taddy leaves Ty out to dry there on the high side.
Yep.
Got out front and comes down.
This is the white flag lap here.
Oh, well, here we go. White flag here in stage 2. And it definitely shows. Taddy having a little bit of a problem. Oh, the 3 car to the outside. Made contact with Ty. The 42 and Ty made contact. The 42 stays on the bottom. Goes up to the high side. There's 2 our teammates. Both of them are teammates for the team that McLovin owns. Banging here. Going to the end of the... Going into the second stage. Who's going to get it? It looks like... The
Taddy
3.
Got him at the
Taddy
line.
got it. My God, what a finish.
Taddy got him at the line.
Yeah, what a run to the end of the stage there.
Word just a second. Yep, Taddy got the stage win. JCRJ Wow got second. WRX Mike got third. Clash in fourth. And Tom Hazard got fifth.
All right. What do you want me to do while we have time right now? You want me to restart it?
Or
do you just want to roll with it?
I say we let it roll.
Let it roll? Alright.
Well, you could, if you end it real quick, it should let me start on mine.
Okay. We'll try that. So let's go move over to Dsmith. Come right back. Alright.